Hey everybody, Matthew Solomon here, coach with MatthewSolomon.com. I wanted to share something today that sometimes on the surface seems obvious, but when we go deeper, there's a lot of expectation, and that is that we are not all built the same. We are not all cut from the same cloth. We don't all see things the same way. We don't do things the same way. And I know that that's obvious, right? I know that when we talk about it, of course, we have different political ideas, social ideas, different ways of parenting, different ways of working. And we have an expectation that people should do it the way we should do it, or a belief that my way is better than yours. And it shows up for me, like I'm a very creative person, and growing up in LA, I've sort of taken it for granted being around other creatives and other people in the industry where we haven't had 9 to 5 jobs. And then I've had friends who have 9 to 5 jobs. But how do you get those jobs? What do you do when there's stress and you don't know where your next check is coming from and all of that? We're all taught to just like go out and email people and push it and push it and push it and keep, the whole sales thing of get 99 no's so you get a yes. And that doesn't really work for everybody. I can make that work, but it hasn't been the most effective thing for me. And so I've been in this place of what does work for me? And how sure am I that it works and it doesn't work? Even with parenting, there's things that are really important for me to get across to my kids that to other people or their mom, it's not as important. I want them to be socially aware. I want them to have a sense of duty and contribution. I want them to understand that people need help. And when clients come to me, most of the time there is some conflict, there's some judgment, that they have about themselves, that they feel judged by others, by they're not doing what they want to do. They're not living the life that they want to in the way that they want to. And I get it, because I haven't been living my life in the traditional way for over 20 years. And it's been hard. It's been hard at times. At times it's been awesome, and at times it's been hard because our society is not set up this way. It's not even set up to it's set up that somebody like me, who has been a musician, actor, I'm a filmmaker, even as a coach, even as an author, there's still when are you going to get a real job? As if entertaining isn't a real job, as if supporting my family through entertaining, having health insurance through entertaining, giving you movies to watch isn't a real job. And if you think production is easy, come and work on a set. I love the the classic thing of, well, you've never worked a hard day's work in your life. Well, yes, I have. Come and work on a movie set. And I could go to working on a hot dog stand and doing construction and installing sound systems and crawling under houses and climbing on roofs to install satellite dishes and all of that. But make a movie from start to finish, from an idea to a script to on set to doing what you need to do to get it edited and mixed and delivered and find a distributor and do all of that. Like the brain power, the emotional power, the drive. Because that's how I work. I wrote a book because I was called to do it, and I put in the work and I did it. And then I put it out there. And I love doing interviews and talking about it because it makes a difference. And at the same time, I was working in casting, and I did a real people job where we were interviewing construction workers at construction sites, and they loved their jobs, the people that I interviewed. And it was great because I was like, what do you love about your job? Like, I get to go to work, I get to be physical, I get to hang out with these guys, I get to, make good money and go home. Awesome. Do your thing, find what works for you and do it. And if you have guilt about it, if you have shame about it, if you're unsure about it, know that you're not alone. And there's people like me who get you. And get some support for yourself. Because we all deserve to be happy on our terms. And that's non-negotiable. Thank you for watching. I hope this made a difference for you today. You can always reach me, coachwithmatthewsolomon.com. If you have any questions, send me a message. I'll post a video response. And I coach couples and singles and everything in between. So if you're in a spot, if you're in a place where you want more, you want to change, you want something different, you want your relationship to work, you want your relationship with yourself to work, you want to be happy, go out and do more, send me a message.